Hello, this is Alessandrina with Dexter and Alessandrina. And today I'm going to talk about healing in the deepest sense of the term. And of course, any healing that we wish to experience and receive can be essentially encompassing of many different dimensions of self: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic. And so the title of this video is You Can Heal. And I would say that in the process of healing, if there is one thing that is most important and necessary, is to believe that you can heal. And you'd be surprised how for many people they can be the desire to heal, and sometimes the essentially the fear of not being healthy, or the fear of dying, driving that desire to heal. And if that exists, that is not the same as simply choosing to be healthy. So when someone is trying to escape illness or escape death as a process of healing, wanting to heal in order to escape illness and or old age and death, then we're not in alignment with simply being in vibrant health, which is very different. So when you say, I can heal, you're declaring that it's possible and that you're aligning yourself with that potential. It's possible for you to heal. And I chose the sentence, you can heal, instead of you can heal yourself, because from everything that I've observed and learned and understood about healing, you're not doing the healing. I'm not doing the healing. Nobody is doing the healing. Even a healer that you go to see, they're simply a vehicle. So if all parts of us were lovingly wanting to experience a congruent state of health, then we would have that. And so when there is a state of imbalance or disease, it's an indication that there are subconscious parts of ourselves that are in a different process. So we can become ill as a result of addictions, which means we're not fully conscious to what we're doing. We're in pain emotionally, and therefore we use an addiction as a coping strategy for life. We can become ill because we maybe don't have a work-life balance where we relax and we rest and we sleep, and that's very important. It can be due to nutrition. We can be not necessarily giving our bodies what our bodies need. We can be on diets or essentially eat foods that our body can't really process that well, creating a lot of blockages and toxins. And, we can have emotional trauma and belief about self, about not being good enough or not being worthy and deserving. And that can also be a process that brings illness, because it brings disharmony, dissonance in the psyche, in the body, in the energy, in the mind, in the emotions, in the spirit. So when you realize that you can heal, and that the healing, again, you're not doing the healing, you're actually getting out of the way. You're healing those parts of yourself, you're removing those parts of yourself that used to believe, I'm trying to get this to be stable. So the parts of yourself that essentially are believing a different story about you and creating disharmony, dissonance, incongruence in your system. So when you surrender those parts, so the ego, if we say, oh, I can heal myself, then you're relying on your ego to bring about a state of harmony. and the ego doesn't have that capacity. It can help you to make some decisions that can lead to good results, and ultimately it's not surrendering to the healing by spirit. So again, whether you see someone, a healer, they can help you with your belief system and clear the energy and be a channel, and also embody and help you recognize by modeling a new energy, a new state of energy, a new state of being during the healing, and reorganizing your field or different energy movements. And there's so many different healing techniques. And what matters, in addition to the technique being a comprehensive technique, is also the way that it's applied. So the more a healer is out of the way, non-ego identified, I'm the healer, I'm a great healer, etc., etc., the more they're not identified with that, the more you're going to actually have someone who can be a channel for spirit and help you hold the space within yourself to receive the healing. So teaching your body through surrender and through deep relaxation and intention to experience the healing, teaching your body to come back to a state of harmony, of balance, and being in that field, allowing that field to exist so that you can recognize it and you can start to practice it, and then you can embody it more and more and more throughout the day. So you can heal yourself by surrendering to spirit, by surrendering to healing, by uncovering any parts of you that are saying, I'm not good enough to heal, I don't deserve to heal, I've done all these bad things, I was wrong, I'm not good enough, whatever the storyline. And that storyline can be very subconscious to you or even unconscious, meaning that only by going very deep within with a technique that takes you into hypnosis or deep relaxation can you really access those parts that are not congruent, that are not aligned with a state of vibrant health, and therefore influencing, participating in the illness, the disease. So when you become aware of those subconscious parts, and one by one you realize the illusion of them, whether they come from this lifetime, or if you believe in past lifetime, if that's the model that you understand, if they are from past lifetime, whatever their origin is irrelevant. What is relevant is that when you are able to perceive those parts and to work with those parts, now their energy can clear, it can release from your system, and as the energy releases from your system, you are able to experience more congruence, more well-being, and in your subconscious to start also resonating with vibrant health, not just in your conscious mind. Now, one thing that can be very helpful for you to get to that point of surrender and being able to come into alignment is the realization that those subconscious parts that exist, you did not create them. So oftentimes when you help someone who is wanting to heal from an illness, a disease, and you start telling them that they have subconscious parts that are not aligned with being in vibrant health, there can be a lot of pain around that. There can be a lot of blame of oneself, self-judgment, feelings of victimhood, feelings of disempowerment, feeling like, oh, if I don't even know that I'm attacking myself, if I don't even know that there are parts of me, subconscious parts of me that don't want me well, how can I trust myself? How can I feel safe in the world? And it's important to recognize that dynamic and to recognize that you did not create the disease, the illness. Just because there are subconscious influences doesn't mean that it's in your control. Now, once you know about it, then it's a wonderful thing. You're empowered to heal, to clear, to receive this modeling of a state of vibrant health, and therefore to remember. You're remembering. It's not even that you're healing, it's you're remembering what the state of wholeness and vibrant health is, and then you embody it, and the more you embody it, the more momentum you build, and the more the old momentum of sickness, which comes from the past. It's the past results, the past decisions that are leading to the present results. And when you recognize that, you're also empowered, because if what you're experiencing right now, the state of illness or disease, to the degree that you are experiencing it, if it's all based on decisions you made in the past, and now in the present moment you forgive yourself for that, you heal that, you release that, and then you choose moving forward to resonate with vibrant health and wholeness, then you're empowered. You now have a greater capacity to believe that you can heal. You're not stuck to the past thinking and essentially revalidating, I'm sick, I'm ill, I don't feel well. You really resonate with this vibrant health and wholeness, and then it becomes more and more part of your being. You're able to embody it more and more. And now the body relearns, the body remembers how to be whole. Not that the body really had forgotten, more that the emotions and the mind and the way that essentially influenced the energy dynamics in the body led to the body being in a state of contraction, tension, and holding on to whatever was believed in. And so it's not that the body remembers, it's more that we get out of the way, and then the state of vibrant health and well-being can come back. I hope this is helpful, and that you realize that having faith is so important in the process of healing. You're not your illness, you're not your disease, and certainly you may still feel some pain, and remembering that that's the result of decisions in the past, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. The more you remember that, the more you can really step into the present moment. And now, instead of remembering the past and what you don't want, you can create what you want. And it will take time. There will be resistance, because if you feel pain and you're not 100% there yet, there's going to be parts that are in doubt, that are victimized, that don't feel well, that are afraid, that want to escape illness and pain and dying. And so working to remove those parts, to release those parts, to heal them, to integrate them, so that all there is this vision of wholeness and vibrant health, and that vision is embodied, and that you raise your whole vibration by doing that. You really embody health, vibrant health and wholeness. I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope that this video helps you to really move into a state of wholeness and vibrant health.